We are ready to enter Lane Stadium in Blacksburg, Virginia. It's the Old Dominion Monarchs and the Virginia Tech Hokies. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Checking in with the Monarchs head coach before the game. He understands that they are a smaller school, a group of 16 coming in here today against a big ACC opponent. But he said, I want our guys to believe that they belong here. Play with a chip on their shoulder and show everybody in this stadium they're just as good as the ACC guys. Guys?
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And he'll be stopped. Return gets it out across the 25, stopped at the 26. So the Virginia Tech Hokies offense comes onto the field first today. Let's take a look at our impact players. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. On the run, it's Hawkins. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Reynolds. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. The Hokies come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Got a man, it's Reynolds. Turning it on! He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The analytics nerds say the goal is at least 4 yards on 1st and 10. Running inside, it's Hawkins. Works his way ahead for about 3 yards, stopped at the 23. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They feed him again. There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
From the gun on 3rd down. Rushes on him. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And he'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about on that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
The Monarchs offense takes the field for the first time in this game. Running game built around this guy, Devin Roche. He is a steady, reliable, consistent force in this attack.
Well, he's a very special talent at running back, and in the future it'll be interesting to see if he sticks around. Obviously, it's a long season, a long way to go. He's got a lot of ability. He's got speed, he can break tackles, he can catch the football. No question this year, this guy is going to be the whole key to the offense.
He is, and I tell you what, to watch in this matchup where they're kind of outmatched at most positions, how can he still make an impact on this game? Making guys miss, like doing it by himself, or can his offensive line pave the way a little bit and maybe be neutral to get him some of those matchups? But he is the one guy on this offense that can make life very, very...
Snags it, and there's running room. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Monarchs want to move quickly.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
Fires to the big fella. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain. It makes life really easy on me on second down.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Reads it, fires complete. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. And the Monarchs will punt this one away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. They're going to test the right side with this one. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
Well, what a nice run. He's showing you his athleticism there. You guys remember back in the day when we were calling a game here, and the all-time great Virginia Tech running back Kevin Jones came up to the booth, and he got into a vertical leap contest with Pollock. It was awesome. This guy on the field, man, he's got so much skill and ability. He's strong, and he's fast, and I think he can also out-jump David.
Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. The run inside. It's Hawkins. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
And that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off, give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision. Nice job by the running back getting the yardage.
Got it in the middle. It's Green. Gets him down at the 30 after a 15-yard pickup. They are threatening, and they have a first down. And the Hokies come to the line with a new set of downs. Here's the handoff. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Well, you love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matters with these defenses nowadays is points and limiting them.
He gets it across the 25 to the 24. Give him 5 on the carry. This third down play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? From the gun, wants to pass. Hauls it in. They're able to keep him out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's a good job. Drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
And he's in! Touchdown, Hokies!
And the offense gets 7 on that drive, and I tell you what, man, like, they got 3, they got some good momentum going, continued the momentum, creating some big plays. Palmer, this offense feels like right now, early in this football game, that they're in control, that they know what they want to do, and the defense is reeling a little bit.
Yeah, the defense needs a stop bad the next time they come out. They've got to go back. They've got to get on the iPads. They've got to take a look at what this offense is doing to attack them, because they do look like they're on their heels right now. Obviously giving up a field goal early, but now a touchdown. The next time they take the field, they absolutely need a stop.
And a special teams miscue as the kickoff goes out of bounds. Ball is coming out to the 40 after that penalty on the kickoff. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Roach. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They'll move the tight end. Might as well stick with him. And he's wrestled to the ground. The Monarchs are in the hurry-up. To the air. It's Potter. Pocket breaking down. Zings it complete to the right. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. And the Monarchs will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. He gets it out to the 17, the cover unit right there to make the stop. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Looking for space, it's Hawkins. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Virginia Tech is on top. As we get a look at some stats, this is the best start they could have hoped for. First play of the period will be a second down. Running inside. It's Overton. He tried to find some running room, but they get him stopped. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Hokies will call on their punt team. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. The give out of the gun. Can't get him to the ground. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Sandman entered earlier, and now they're trying to make it go night-night on this 3rd down. They're setting up the screen. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up 4th down. The Monarchs will send out the punt unit. Wants to bring it back. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. This offense has it with really good field position. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw.
That offense has got to be better. You've done a nice job getting the football to this point in the red zone, but now you can't go backwards. You've got to be able to get rid of the football if it's not there, and that was a terrible play giving up the sack.
Now the play fake. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. 3rd play of the drive, and they need to take advantage of this field position by making something happen on 3rd and long. Bringing the heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kickers. They put on the heat and they blocked it. And they got it.
Man, I've been a holder. It's never fun to see a field goal blocked because you're so low to the ground and you have that unique perspective. You see the mountain growing in front of you. All those hands going up, and you know that kicker has got no shot. That thing is going to get blocked.
Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Delay to the back. It's Hawkins. Good job running tough. His pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Quarterback making checks. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. And the Hokies will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Holly Rowe has an update.
Here on the Old Dominion sideline, I can see a lot of conversations happening between the offensive line and the running back. They just haven't been able to get the ground game going. They're talking about he has got to be more patient, and they have got to give more of a push up front. The crowd is making it hard, though. I can tell you it is hard to hear as they try to struggle and communicate. We'll see if they're able to come together against this very hostile crowd. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. And the Monarchs want to crank the tempo. To the air, it's Potter. Short throw to the sideline, complete. He steps out of bounds with the first down. The Monarchs have it with a 1st and 10. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit.
Makes the catch, and he's free. Just what they were looking for, a huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Grabs it. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. And the Monarchs trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
I love the aggressive nature by the offense trying to throw this in the end zone for a TD, but this is the risk when you drop your quarterback back close to the goal line.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Touchdown, ODU! On the sideline, got it in the end zone.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
On the run from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Here comes the Hokies offense to start this possession. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. The short hands, it's Green. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. The Hokies want to pick up the tempo.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. They're dealing with a second and long. Delayed handoff. It's Overton. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Clock stops as Virginia Tech calls its first timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. On third and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Oftentimes when offenses get a first down, that's when they like to speed up the tempo. You're seeing them now go hurry up.
Starting to feel a little pressure. Pulls it in. It's Reynolds.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for a quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
There he goes. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. And the Hokies pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Oh, they're after him. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. And it'll be a short game, but no need to take a big hit there on the scramble. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this third and long. They want to throw it. They've got the screen set up. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
Great job by the defense there tackling the catch. If that receiver breaks a tackle, he's getting the first down. So nice job by the defense surrounding the ball carrier and getting him to the ground.
Smashes it between the uprights. The lead now 6 here in the second.
And I like the way this defense just finished. And I know they're trailing, but they didn't give up the touchdown. Got a little bit of momentum. Not much time left in this first half, but you got halftime to make some adjustments, come out with some energy, but a nice stop here.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to pass, it's Potter. Looking for a big gain. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Got a man. It's Jackson. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
And, man, you got to love that from your corner. Willing to pull the trigger right away. Obviously, the running back slips out of the backfield. They throw him the football, but he doesn't waste any time. He doesn't hesitate, pulls the trigger, runs at him, makes the nice tackle, and gets the stop.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, welcome into our EA Sports Studios here in Orlando, the Week 2 edition of our College Football Update Show. We start with Tulane, taking on the South Alabama Jaguars.
The Hokies will kick it away to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Holly, what's the story as we start this second half?
I caught up with the Old Dominion head coach coming out of the locker room. They have got to start dominating at the line of scrimmage. Here to start the third quarter, they have not been able to establish their run game. Being a one-dimensional team will not work on the road with this hostile crowd and this hostile environment. He said, we have got to start asserting ourselves up front and show that we can be the more physical team. I'll keep you posted on if they're able to do that here to start the third. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Run inside. It's James. There's a crease. They make the stop, and a nifty move to pick up 9 on that one. The Monarchs racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Here's the pressure. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
Yeah, and unfortunately, this guy's been beat like a drum. He's been hit, sacked a bunch of times already, and another hit right here. I'm literally looking at my offensive line and be like, dude, I need some more time. You got to protect me better than this. Give me a chance to complete some passes.
Makes the grab. It's Harris. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up. You're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
Now facing second and long after the defense came up with that sack. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. These fans touching the figurative hokey stone, doing their part to help out on third down. The play action fake. Turns it loose deep. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on. And the Monarchs send out the punt unit. Just needs a crack to get a return. He gets a block. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Virginia Tech opens this drive as the offense looks ready to go. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Now sliding to his left. Fires to the wideout. Makes the catch. No, he loses the ball after the huge gain. Defense picks it up.
Yeah, and you see wide receivers make those catches and try to get upfield and now turn into a running back and make something happen. And a lot of times you just forget to secure that football real tight. And you could tell DB got it out. Big mistake, big turnover, nice forced turnover by the defense.
Coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. They'll move the wide receiver. The receiver on the jet sweep. Nice job stringing that one out. They stop him for no gain. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Overton.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative, and that's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time?
Makes a grab and room to run. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
And the Hokies have it with a first and goal. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be second and goal.
This defense obviously knows they've got to be able to stop the run if they're going to win this football game. And you wonder if they've been able to make some tweaks and adjustments to try and take this running back away.
He wants it all. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Clock stops as Virginia Tech calls its first timeout. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Let's check in with Holly Rowe.
Here on the Old Dominion sideline, one storyline I've got my eyes on to start this ballgame. How is the quarterback moving and throwing? As you remember, really banged up in that game that they lost last week. This is something we got to keep our eyes on. He said he was sore. He didn't miss any practice this week, but he is fighting through some things. I'll let you know what I see from down here on the field. Reese?
We'll see what kind of impact that has, Holly. Off play action. Complete. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. The Monarchs in the hurry-up. Back to pass, it's Potter. Right down the middle. Incomplete. They fought for it, but it just squirted harmlessly to the ground. And the Monarchs line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. On his way back from the 20. Slips through the line. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working, Dave.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Got the back over the middle. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
And defensively on 3rd down, man, that is absolutely your goal. You want to play top down, play back. If they want to dump the ball off to the running back.
Up and hold on just a minute. They have decided to take the points here. Thought they might go for it on 4th and short. He nails it. A 58-yard field goal.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Running inside. It's James. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
Hopefully that's not going to affect the quarterback's confidence going back to this guy later. That was a catch he should have made. He dropped it. Let's see what the QB does moving forward.
Looking for a man. It's Potter. Got his man out of the backfield. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. The Monarchs will line up to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Makes a nice grab at the 25. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. we need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker who is so important to this team.
He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The run inside. It's Overton. They bring him down. He's got a first down, but that might be the final play of the third quarter. That's it for this period, and it's Virginia Tech on top. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the third quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. So first down will open up the final period. Trying to run, it's Hawkins. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Hokies! And the route is on.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Monarchs send out the offense to go to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's James. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Right back to it. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Tight end now in motion. Off the play fake. Blasted as he lets it go. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a fourth down stop. Here comes the Hokies offense to start this possession. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Got his man. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over him.
The thing I like about the slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
Hands it off. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the fourth quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force feed you the football.
Got enough space. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
This is a running back that can hurt you, not just getting handoffs, but they use him in the passing game as well. They called the screen at the absolute perfect time, and it ends up being a touchdown.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. It put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession, they went for it. They rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you keep yourself out of those situations.
Unloads quickly. Breaks into the open. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
Running inside, it's James. Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Keeps it on the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Yeah, this offense, man, they just continue to struggle. And they need to find something that they do really, really well. And running the football late in the fourth quarter when you're getting beat by a good bit, that's probably not it. This offense needs to hit the gas, and they need to pitch and catch a little bit, throw the football.
Caught, and he's got room. And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize, if you will.
Yeah, nice pitch, nice catch. And listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like, we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to. And this offense is struggling, and you're down by 1,000. But I like that they continue to fight.
And the extra point is good. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. At this point, a comeback would take one of the biggest miracles in the history of the sport, but they'll line up for the onside kick.
Well, trailing by as much as they are here in the fourth quarter, no big surprise. They're going to go onside kick, and obviously their opponent was ready for it. They hop on the football, and they're going to ice this game, it looks like.
They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Trying play action. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And this safety is a ball hawk. He's a playmaker. Not only have we seen him get involved in the running game and make tackles playing downfield, but he plays the center field position as well as anybody in college football. You saw
trying to get behind the defense. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. So now it's 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Potter. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Pressure coming. He's got the back in the middle. He was able to pick up a few, but not quite enough for the first down. It'll be 4th down at the 41. It's a lost cause, but they keep fighting. Unloads it left. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And in this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes on.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.